Good morning and welcome for joining us today for Tiny Tot Tales, okay? We're in the month of December. It's all about Christmas, that's right, and also remembering Pearl Harbor. So we don't want to forget about that. Okay, so we're going to be doing this week is going to be all about, we're going to be doing reindeer moves, we're going to be reading a book, and we're going to be making a reindeer ball. Isn't that cute? But before we get started and have all this fun, I want to make sure that you know about our 4 steps, okay, to registering, okay? They're going to come on the screen. So your 4 steps are: register for your program, pick up the craft, watch us on Facebook, and comment when we're live, okay? And that lets you pick up in a weekly prize drawing, and lets you pick up a prize when you win, okay? The other 2 things I want to tell you about our 1,000 books before kindergarten. That's this one right. So that's another one that you register on our hondobookpoints.org, and that lets you come by and pick up a package and where you earn badges and prizes. So that's going to be really fun. You want to go to hondo.bookpoints.org for that, okay? Really important. Okay. And then the next one is an adult reading program that we want to tell you about, okay? That's going to come on your screen, and that runs from November 1st to March 20th. So we want to make sure that we go on and register for that, and that also gives you badges and prizes. Okay, so don't forget to go on to hondo.bookpoints.org for both of those, okay? And when you register for the 1,000 books before kindergarten, you get to come in and pick up one of our totes that lets you bring and take your books back and forth, okay? Okay, so everybody stand up. We are going to do a song, and this one, does everybody know? And Bingo is his name, O-B-I-N-G-O. Okay, well, we're going to do Santa is his name, O, okay? So everybody get up. Yes, that one's it. Okay, now this is to the tune of B-I-N-G-O. Okay. Here we go. I know a man with a long white beard, and Santa is his name. Oh, S-A-N-T-A, 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 and Santa is his name. Oh. Okay, I didn't get my tune very well. Let's try this again. Okay. I know a man with a long white beard, and Santa is his name. Oh, S-A-N-T-A, 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 and Santa is his name. Oh, okay, one more time. I think we got the tune a little bit better. All right. I know a man with a long white beard, and Santa is his name. Oh, S-A-N-T-A, 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 and Santa is his name. Oh, that's great. Okay, we're going to read our book now. The title of our book is The Best Christmas Ever. And this is by Marnie McGee and Gavin Scott. the best Christmas ever. Okay. Oh wow, look at that. All those colors. Millicent Mouse was all aflutter. Christmas was only one day away, and the little mouse could hardly wait. She had swept and scrubbed until everything sparkled. She had fluffed and dusted until she sneezed. Millicent gathered apples and nuts from the cellar. She poured honey and spices into a kettle. Standing on tiptoe, she sniffed and smiled. Christmas just wouldn't be Christmas, she said, without my hot honey punch and apple nut pie. Millicent bundled up warm, then scampered out into the snow. Her black boots crunched as she walked to and fro, gathering lots and lots of ivy. Christmas just wouldn't be Christmas, she puffed, without fresh ivy for my wreath and berries to string on my tree. But instead of berries, Millicent found a baby hedgehog snoring softly in the snow. "Witchetty whiskers," she gasped and tiptoed close. "He needs a better nest than that. Look at all the snow on him." So she wove all of her ivy into a leafy blanket and gently tucked it around him. There she found Felicity Finch and her chicks searching for food. "What, oh, what shall we do?" the mother bird cried. "The snow had covered our seeds." "Come in where it's warm," said Millicent. "I've just made an apple nut pie." Millicent. In the flick of a wing, the kitchen was full of hungry chicks. Their feathers fluttered and flapped as they flopped around Millicent's pie. "Tasty, tasty, kind, how kind," they chirped. And then they were gone in a whoosh of feathers and dust. Millicent sneezed. Achoo! Nothing was left but scattered crumbs. Millicent heard a knock at the door. "Fiddle," she muttered, "whatever now?" "Berry." "Sherbus." "Millicent," called Gabriel Skunk, "I brought you a present." "Perfume." "Perfume," said Millicent, hiding a smile. "Why, thank you." Gabriel dabbed at his nose and had a terrible cold. So he has a cold, doesn't he? We all talk funny when we have a cold, don't we? "Try my hot honey punch," she said. "It's very good for a terrible cold." Gabriel lifted the kettle and drank every drop. "Thanks," he said, and ambled off home. What was he trying to say? Thank you, right? Thanks. Millicent looked all around. It looks as if a storm has hit. Every dish is dirty. My pie and my punch are gobbled and gone. I have no ivy for my wreath, no berries for my tree. Witchetty whiskers, how can Christmas be Christmas now? Then Millicent smiled. At least I have my perfume. Perfume from a skunk, she giggled and bustled off to bed. The baby hedgehog is warm, she whispered. The chicks are full of pie, and the punch will help dear Gabriel's cold. And with a yawn, she fell asleep. The next morning, Millicent woke to a chorus of cheeps and chirps. Outside were robins, sparrows, and finches, and they were all singing for her. Behind the birds came a family of hedgehogs. Grandfather Hedgehog carried a sack, and the baby had flowers stuck in his prickly spine. Last came Gabriel Skunk with a lopsided grin and a great big cake. Gracious goodness! Exclaimed Millicent. She invited them in. They trimmed the tree together with treasures from Grandfather Hedgehog's sack, buttons and ribbons and sparkling foil and scraps of cloth. They're decorating the tree, right? Millicent's black eyes sparkled. This is the very best Christmas ever, and I am surely the happiest mouse in the forest. Christmas just couldn't be Christmas without my wonderful friends. That was great, wasn't it? Okay. Now, in your weekly craft bag, you have all the stuff that you're going to need to be able to make this reindeer. You'll have your long strips, and you'll crisscross them, and you'll put glue on them. Okay? And you have your craft. On your craft handout, it has the actual website that you can go on to, and it opens up Pinterest, and it lets you see the video. So you have that in your packet, and it's right there below the picture. It tells you what to enter into your computer, and you'll be able to see the video of how fast you can do it. But you will be taking all of your strips, crisscrossing them, and gluing them, and then you'll crisscross them above each other, and you'll glue them, and that makes your reindeer ball. See how they're all coming together? And then in your packet you have the little nose and the little eyes. And you have a small square that has the antlers. And the antlers just go above with a little bit of glue. Okay? You bend it and paste them on there. Have fun doing your craft, okay? And we'll see you next week.